Hi, day 19 post-op. Now we've only got 2 days to go and I'm on 3 weeks. So today what has been happening? Well, to begin with, I decided that I was going to go shopping. The grocery shopping. Now we problem solved how the heck this might happen, and Mark talked about the fact that he would leave me here, and you know what, I'm sick of here, so I decided to go. It's pretty sad when you want to go to the grocery shop because it's more exciting than your life. Anyway, first of all, we're going to park me outside, slightly different view, but then he went inside to see whether there were some trolleys, wheelchairs, and he came back with a wheelchair. Now, so that was pretty cool. So I borrowed a supermarket wheelchair, and that meant that we could use the supermarket wheelchair shopping trolleys. Well, that was quite a different view, because down at wheelchair level, you look straight into the shopping trolley. Now, I have never really ever considered this before. The shopping trolley is a normal height trolley, but it's adapted to clip to a wheelchair. So what actually happens is the person in the wheelchair gets forgotten about because you're down there. The person that the shopping trolley that is clipped to the wheelchair is somebody who's standing up's height. So I can only assume that it's designed for someone to be pushed around in a wheelchair with the shopping trolley attached to the front of the wheelchair, which is pretty shit, actually, because if I was actually a wheelchair user, I would not want someone pushing me. I'd want to be independent. The next thing that happened, as soon as we started putting groceries in the wheelchair, in the shopping trolley, it was like here. So I actually couldn't see a freaking thing in front of me because I was like looking like this up and around the shopping that was in the trolley, because the trolley was up here and not down here. Problematic, if you ask me, because that's not very facilitating independence for wheelchair users, actually, and it's not even something I've ever considered before. But you just have a look the next time you're in a supermarket, you look at the shopping trolleys that clip to wheelchairs, you'll find they're the same level as all of the other shopping trolleys. Now that in itself is a problem, and I'm not picking on any one supermarket because they're all like that. Now the shopping trolley should be down at the wheelchair level, so then the wheelchair user can still wheel them round, clip the trolley to it and sort themselves out as normal. Why would it not be like that? I really don't know, and it's not something I've ever considered before until today. But anyway, I made it around the supermarket without too much mishap, and yeah, that was that. Quite eventful in a non-eventful type of way. Feeling a tiny bit excited because I managed to get into the front of our car today after a few failed attempts beforehand. Have a look at this. So I was quite excited that I could do that. So we went for a drive because I can sit facing the right way this time. And we went for a wee drive out and around the countryside and ended up in a Tau for lunch, maybe late lunch. Now, this you should go to the pub in a Tau. If you've never been there before, a Tau is this funny little place in the middle of nowhere. You would think nothing happens there, but honestly, it is the most TARDIS type place I've ever been to. We've been before, and we found it completely by accident. But the pub food in the pub in the centre of a Tau is absolutely incredible. Have a look at this. So yes, of course, that's my salad in the foreground, and that's Mark's open steak sandwich in the background. He did almost manage to climb that, and then had some dessert as well, and then didn't eat anything for the rest of the day. Typical bloke. I'm still on shandy, and I can't quite drink one. But I'm getting there, and I managed to eat that salad, and I didn't feel queasy before or after. So that's progress. I'm actually feeling, stomach-wise, an awful lot better these last couple of days. I'm hoping that's the tail end of all of the nasty drugs out of my system, maybe. Hopefully so. Still working on my exercises, and they're going all right. I can now do little baby wall slides without leaning on anything, which is quite good. And my next physio outpatients appointment is tomorrow. That's knee class. So that'll be quite hilarious. Can't wait to find out what happens in knee class. So that's tomorrow's entertainment.